Hello, welcome to Medical Dialogues. I'm Roshni and today I'm going to talk about a case where a woman with rare disorder leaves hospital after 5 months. Despite enduring 6 months of acute pain and depression due to being diagnosed with Guillain-Barre Syndrome, doctors said that Lubica, 27-year-old, was clinically diagnosed with hyper-acute GBS in November last year. She came to the hospital in an unconscious state and was not able to breathe properly. She was put on ventilator. To talk to us in detail about this case, we have with us on board today Dr. P.N. Renjen, Senior Consultant, Neurology, Indraprastha Apollo Hospitals. Welcome to Medical Dialogues, Doctor. So, Doctor, can you please tell us about the case?
Yeah, this was a young girl who was transferred to us from Karnal on a ventilator. And she was diagnosed as a case of Guillain-Barre Syndrome, which is called AIDP, which is acute inflammatory demyelinating polyradiculopathy. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So she was on a ventilator, and obviously she had paralysis of all 4 limbs. She had difficulty in swallowing. Of course, she was fully conscious. Now, this is a rare condition which follows a viral infection and causes damage to the nerve, which is called demyelination. As soon as she came to us, we evaluated her and put her on a treatment which is called IVIG, which is called intravenous immunoglobulins. Now, this was a 5-day course. She didn't respond too well to the IVIG. In the meantime, we took the decision of doing plasmapheresis, where we replaced the plasma and replaced the antibodies, and to which she got stabilized but was still on a ventilator because her respiratory effort was poor. We didn't give up. She continued on a ventilator for nearly 5 months, though she was fully conscious, and over a period of time, we could wean her off the ventilator, we could take her off the tracheostomy tube, we could discharge her fully conscious, and now the condition is that she moves all the 4 limbs, and I'm told by her husband that she is able to walk with a walker.
So, what were the complications you faced?
Oh, there were tremendous complications. See, any patient who's on a ventilator for 5 months, they are prone for what? Number 1, chest infections. Number 2, bed sores. Number 3, deep venous thrombosis. And number 4, we were faced a lot of problems with her electrolytes, and we faced a lot of problems with her blood pressure. See, this disease also causes autonomic changes, in the sense it causes fluctuations in blood pressure and even can cause cardiac arrest. So these were the problems which we were facing for these 5 months. Someday the potassium will come down, someday she'll have a heart rate which is high. So these were the problems which are associated with the disease on long-term basis, so which we could very adequately manage.
So, what is the long-term prognosis for her condition, and are there any potential complications she may experience throughout her life?
The prognosis, I give her a near total recovery. She is fully conscious, she's breathing on her own, she's swallowing on her own, she's speaking on her own, she's breathing on her own. She's moving both the hands, she's moving both the legs, she's able to walk with a walker. So I give her a very good prognosis. Well, I would say one thing, near normal life we could give her. See, in my own experience of a large number of Guillain-Barres who come to us who are on ventilators for 1 month, 2 months, at the end of it, they do reasonably well and they make a near total recovery. So I'm quite certain that another 3-4 months down the line, she'll make a near total recovery.
Right. Thank you, Doctor, for your insights. The case was managed extremely well with tremendous efficiency and expertise of Dr. Renjen and his team. That's all for today. Stay safe.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.